welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. Naughty. Today is the 1st of August and I will be going through my July favourites. So this isn't just books, I've got one favourite book that I read in July and then it's a selection of other things. So the first thing I will start with is my favourite TV show from July. My favourite TV show that I've watched in July is Humans, which is on Channel 4 on a Sunday evening, and it is the final tomorrow night. This is a series about modern Britain, set in today, and people have synths, basically robots, assisting them in their everyday tasks. So some people have health assistant synths, some people have just the synths that help around the house. And it tells the story of Anita, it follows a family who have a new synth that come to help them. They name her Anita, and it's just she's got a bit of a shady past and she's a recycled synth, and then it's got lots of backstories of other different people who've dealt with synths, and it has just been brilliant. I feel like it started off, the first episode was brilliant, and then the second and third episode was a bit slower, but it's just built to a really good dramatic, what I imagine is going to be quite a dramatic finish, so I'm really excited to watch that, and it's definitely worth giving a go if you're looking for a series to watch, and it's just been commissioned for a second series, so very good. So I've loved that this month, and then last month was No Offence, which was also by Channel 4, so Channel 4, in my opinion at the moment, their telly is just thumbs up. I haven't watched any films this month. My boyfriend and I actually cancelled our cinema passes because we just weren't going. One film that we have watched, which we watch quite regularly, was We Bought a Zoo. So this is just a beautiful film. It's so sweet and so lovely about a recently widowed man who's trying to improve life for his daughter and his son, and he's looking for a new house for them to move into, and they buy some land which has a zoo on it, and it's just him sort of getting to know the zoo and opening it, and it's just lovely. It's got really funny bits, it's got really heartwarming bits, it's got sad bits, it's just brilliant. It's just such a lovely film, and we watch it quite regularly in this house, and that seems to me that the only film that I can sort of remember that I've watched this month, and that's definitely worth a go. Thirdly, my favourite book of the month has been Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. So this has got lots of hype on BookTube, and I picked it up because I'd seen a review of it on Mercedes Bookish Musings trailer, Mercedes Bookish Musings channel. I have got Half of a Yellow Sun and Purple Hibiscus to read from Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, but having read this was just amazing. It was just eye-opening, life-changing. It was a long read, so it was like 500 pages, or maybe even just over. No, almost 500 pages, and the font was really small, so it took me a while to read, and it's just really stayed with me. And I hear people talking about book hangovers, and this has given me a book hangover because I think about it all the time. So it honestly is the best book I've read this year. It follows so there was two people that live in Nigeria, Ifemelu and her boyfriend Obinze, who want to make better lives for themselves. So Ifemelu decides to move to America, and Obinze will come out to join her. Well, that doesn't happen, and they won't let Obinze over. So he moves into undocumented life in the UK, tries to get an illegal marriage so he can stay there, and he's working illegally, and it just follows how different their lives have become. So they were this really close couple, totally in love with each other, and then one goes to America, and although her life starts out quite poor over there, she gradually moves up until she's a fully functioning member of society and things like that, and she owns her own house and things like this. And then it follows Obinze, who's living as an illegal immigrant in the UK, and it was just amazing. It was so eye-opening, things about race that I hadn't even thought about, and I just adored it. And I just think if this is your sort of thing, if you're into books that are gonna really change your life basically, then this is definitely worth a go. It is amazing, and I just can't recommend it enough. 5 stars, amazing. I haven't done much shopping this month. We haven't been shopping at all actually, in terms of fun things to buy or anything. So we did go to the Kent County show at the beginning of the month. David met Matt Baker. We both met Matt Baker, but David got a lovely photo with Matt Baker for Countryfile. And I bought this necklace. So this necklace, I saw something similar on, not on the high street a few years ago. A friend of mine, Amy, has it. And I was like, oh, I love that. But I kept looking at it, and then I think it just sort of passed me by. And then when I went to the Kent County show, I saw that they had a stall there with these sort of necklaces, and I bought it, and I love it. And it just seems to go with everything. And I don't really have much silver jewellery, so I was very, very pleased to buy that. Something else I bought at the Kent County show, which is also a favourite of mine this month, is chocolate rooibos and vanilla tea that I have here that I'm drinking. Yum. From the English tea shop. So there were so many food stalls and things at the Kent County show, and there was an English tea shop there, and I love all sorts of mad teas, and bought this. They had lots and lots of different caffeine free teas. So this is gorgeous, and I mix it with a bit of honey, and it's just so tasty. The only thing I will say is that rooibos or red bush gives me a massive headache if I have more than 1 cup, so I have to sort of cut it down to 1 cup. It's a real treat for me, and it's lovely, and it's just loads and loads in there, 100 grams, lovely little tin, and I'm really getting through it, and I'm enjoying it. Some beauty favourites this month. One of them is a revisited beauty favourite. So for Christmas, off of my mum, I got a massive big Soap and Glory box set with everything in it, like everything you can think of, and I'd undone it and put it all into a drawer and forgotten about it a bit, to be honest. Sorry, Mum. So I've recently had these guys out, which is the Righteous Butter by Soap and Glory, and also the Hand Dream Super Cream for your hand cream, also by Soap and Glory. And they smell like, when Soap and Glory first came out, I was at university and I was mad about it. And the girl I lived with, Dolores, and I, we owned loads of the stuff, and the smell of it really reminds me of university, and this is just great, and it really stays on your skin. It smells so gorgeous, it soaks in lovely, and it's just, and the hand cream is brilliant, especially this time of year. I tend to get really, really dry hands, so revisited beauty products, wonderful. My last beauty product, I went to Lush, and I've been watching a lot of videos about people what they do in their own time and things like that, how they relax, and and Lush seems to be quite a popular product that people use, a popular place that people would go to have a bit of pamper time. I'd seen the fresh face masks in there many and many a time, all on the beautiful ice, all laid out, and thought, oh, I wouldn't mind trying one of those. Always thought they were a bit pricey, and always assumed that there was one face mask, like that was one application, that was all you'd get. So I went in there and spoke to the lady in there in the Canterbury branch, and they're always so friendly and helpful in Lush, and I ended up getting Love Lettuce, which is a fresh face mask. I've used this 4 times and I've still got, oh my god, it smells amazing. It's got lavender in it. And I've still got like over half the pot left. It actually, I'm supposed to use it before the 4th of August, so I'm going to have to use it every day from now to get my money's worth. And it was like £5 something, and it is a fresh face mask that you keep in the fridge, so it's really cool when you put it on, and it's also a scrub, and I love a scrub, so I really give it a good scrub, leave it on for 10 minutes, it dries, it's like this incredible green colour, like the monster from the deep, and then I wash it off. It's got almond shells and lavender oil, and it just feels lovely on your skin, and it's just made my skin feel lovely. So I'm definitely going to be getting another one of these, and I need to go back to Lush and have a proper good Lush up, because I just love it in there. It's just so great. So that is another thing I've been using this month. It's been great. Just to finish off, my favourite thing that I made from my Save with Jamie book, for those of those who've watched my videos before, I am working my way through the Save with Jamie book, trying to cook every single 120 recipes in the book, and one I mean, I've cooked quite a good, it was a hard month to pick the best thing that I cooked, because a few of them really good. We had peri-peri pork during the week, which was amazing, and also salmon tacos at the beginning of the month, which were also really good. But mine and my boyfriend's favourite was the Frenchy salad, which is here, and I will put my Instagram account in the information so you can see my take on it. But it was just gorgeous, and it was the first time that my boyfriend had puy lentils, which he calls puy lentils, and it was just lovely, and just roasted the chicken and then stuffed that in a salad, and it was nice. And because it was been so hot at the beginning of the month, it was so nice to have like a bit of a cool dinner as well. So that was the best thing that I've cooked this month as well. So that's it from me for my July favourites. A bit vague. There wasn't really many things apart from the book that I read that were like my all-time favourites that I thought, oh, I must put in my favourites video. So I've had a bit of a think up and to what I could put in the video. Apart from Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, all of them were sort of like things that I thought about afterwards. But those are my favourites. If anybody has used any of these products, as anybody knows of any products that you think I would like based on these things that I have been chatting about, then let me know, and I will see you tomorrow for an actual booktube video. Thanks very much, guys. Bye!